Do you ever find yourself relying on alcohol in order to feel good? If you do, then you probably drink more than you should. Still, it isn't enough to rationally know that in order to drink less. But what if I told you that some people drink because they have a diminished capacity to feel pleasure or joy? And more important, what if I told you that there are ways to fix that proven by science? Research has found that people with low hedonic capacity or low ability to feel pleasure end up relying on alcohol to feel good. And they end up drinking higher and higher doses of alcohol every weekend to try and enjoy themselves like all the people around them. And this, of course, has a lot of bad consequences for physical and mental health, not to mention to your social life, to your productivity. But just stopping is hard because no alcohol means no joy. Fortunately, research has found three ways to enhance hedonic capacity, which in turn can greatly reduce the need to rely on alcohol for pleasure. One, being more present helps us enjoy life more. And this means noticing what's around us, what's going on in our minds, noticing sources of stress and sources of pleasure, and adjusting and savoring in order to amplify positive emotions. You can practice daily meditation to get better at that, alone or with guidance, or you can engage in mindfulness oriented recovery enhancement, a structured approach with the goal of increasing mindfulness. Two, strive to become a better person. This can change our identity little by little, and with a new identity, new behaviors and new traits start to surface. A proven technique to achieve this is the best possible selves exercise. Set aside 10 minutes to go to a quiet place and write about your ideal future self. You have worked hard and everything has fallen into place. What does that look like? What does your life look like in areas like career, relationships, health, and personal growth? And be specific. Instead of writing, I'm healthy, write something like, I feel energized and fit, I'm running 3 times a week, and cooking healthy meals. When you're finished, reread what you have wrote and be aware of any emotional reactions you may have, because that indicates that you are on the right path. For better results, repeat these once a week. Sunday usually works well. 3. Balance long-term goals with fleeting pleasure, making time for fleeting pleasure. Because scientists have found that individuals with higher hedonic capacity spend more time pursuing pleasurable activities, but that does not compromise their performance in other areas, be it studying, job performance, or anything like that. This balance contributes positively to overall well being. So, even as you become more mindful and more attuned to a better version of yourself, you can still pursue short term pleasure and expect to enjoy life. Bonus points if you combine these tips with socializing with loved ones and pursuing meaningful goals, which are the pillars of a good life, according to science, always. And as you can see, those simple interventions can make you more susceptible to feelings of pleasure and joy, and this can indirectly and increasingly reduce your reliance on alcohol. This is all part of the structure of a good life according to science. So subscribe and hit the bell to keep working at your better self with me with proven tools like the ones I just talked about. See you around.